Good evening once again,
Good evening, ma'am.
and for last for the day. Yeah, switch on the video, everyone. We'll finish it fast and we'll leave fast today. I hope so. If you understand, I can leave you earlier. Hmm. Sana, where is she? I think she lost connection last class also. Yes, so what were we learning? What have we finished, Meghna? No, Meghna has been answering so many questions, I saw. Who else? Aishita, tell me.
E-learning processes.
Key learning processes. So what are the key learning processes that we learned, Amal? Just name them.
Reinforcement,
Reinforcement,
extinction,
extinction,
generalization,
generalization,
con-
generalization,
and discrimination, Dis-
discrimination, not distinction, discrimination,
and
discrimination. Okay, then last one,
spontaneous recovery.
spontaneous recovery. Okay, understood that topic? Any doubt in that? Key learning process? Okay, after finishing your assignments and all, go through that. Read that portion. Okay, if you have any doubt, let me know. Now, classical conditioning is over. Operant conditioning is also over. Now, the next one is observational learning. And by God's grace, we don't have any cats, rats, and pigeons. We have humans in the next experiment. Okay? Yes. So observational learning, it was put forth or it was studied initially by a person called Albert Bandura. Better I share the screen. Issue board. Yeah. The person's name is Albert Bandura. Note down the name, Albert Bandura. Bandura, Albert Bandura. And observational learning. From the name, what do you understand?
By observation.
Yeah, we learn by observation. We learn through observation. Give me an example of something that you have learned through observation, through observing someone or something. You're aged 17, no? 17 or 16? 16, 17. Yeah, 16 or 17?
16.
16. Any 17? Yeah, 17. Okay. So you have 16 or 17 years of experience. Okay, let's take an average 16.5 years of experience at least. Okay. And so you'll have had situations in which you have observed someone or observed something and you have learned something. You may be a behavior or maybe a task, an activity or something like that. Give me an example. There are heaps and
Elders.
I'm asking for a specific example. Where a specific example of a behavior that you have observed and learned.
Dance.
Dance, yes. From whom?
From friends.
And
Yes. And the videos in YouTube.
the latest?
Not latest. It was like 2 months back.
2 months back, whatever you have learned a bit from someone I'm expecting you to say.
It was in YouTube.
What video?
Dance video by Team Match.
Okay, team Nudge. Aishwarya, why did you laugh?
I thought you were expecting her to say BTS.
Of course I was. Okay, dance. That is an example in which you observe others and learn. True. Next. Amal, give me an example. Ah,
And
yeah.
shaving and
Yeah.
shaving mustache.
How did you learn?
Seeing father.
Seeing father. Very good. Then, Ashish,
Playing football.
playing football. From whom did you learn?
Friends.
Friends. Okay.
TV.
TV. Yes. Favorite footballer?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And Ronaldo. Then, Elvina,
Kathak.
Kathak. That's the good dance. Don't try to fool me. Another example.
Kathak and
That was a just miss. I would have moved on saying, yes, Elvina, very good example. Next train, I would have told like that. Kathak is again dance, man. Give me an example.
used to learn. I learned violin.
Violin. You saw someone playing violin and then you learned that.
No, from my tutor.
Tutor. Okay. Okay. Then Grishma. Example. Others think of an example and keep
Cooking.
cooking. Whom did you learn cooking from?
I don't really know cooking.
Huh?
YouTube.
YouTube. What do you cook the best? Don't tell me Maggie noodles. No experiments during lockdown.
Cake, chapati.
Chapati, is it an African map or a full moon?
The chapati I've learned.
Chapati I've learned. Okay. Now, which is your favorite food that you cook?
I've only perfected chapati.
You have only perfected chapati. So chapati is her signature thing. Okay. Anybody else who knows cooking? Impressive. Aishwarya also half.
Only
Okay.
experiments.
Yeah, experiments. Boys, you know cooking? Amal? No. No or yes? Yes.
And some
Some. To make tea?
coffee like
Yeah,
drink.
you told that once in class, I remember. You have made tea and all that. Ashish, what about you? Still searching for snacks in the storeroom?
No,
Then, have you learned cooking? Or
I'm trying.
yeah, what have you experimented?
Drinks.
Drinks. What? Mojito?
Not mojitos, shakes.
Eggs. Okay. Then, yeah. So leave the cooking example. Next example, who didn't get a chance? Raina. Mm-hmm.
Painting.
Painting. Yeah. Whom have you learned from?
Mom.
Mom. You look at her, you observe her, and then imitate the same thing. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, who else? Meghna. Meghna told, no? Dance. Yeah. Forgot. BTS. Then, who else? Who else? Elvina told. Amal told. Everyone of you told? Finished. I didn't get enough. Yeah, Sana is missing. That's why. Okay. So there are different situations in which we observe others. We try to imitate their behaviors. Yes, we try to imitate their behaviors and then we repeat that behavior and see. And then later on, we'll add on our own small special parts to that behavior, but still we try to imitate their behavior. That is why this learning was earlier known as imitation. Note that observational learning, it was earlier known as, or it was earlier called as imitation. IMITATION, imitation. It was earlier called as imitation. Now for observational learning, there is one more name. It is social learning. Because you learn social behaviors from your social environment, isn't it? Your mom, your dad, your tutor, your teacher, your friends, all of them belong to your society, belong to your social background, isn't it? So you learn behaviors from them, from the social background. Even people in the media, people in the videos, all these belong to your social background, your environment. They all belong to your environment. So it is also called social learning. Observational learning, the other name for observational learning is social learning. Earlier it was known as imitation. Okay, currently it is known as observational learning or social learning. Now, one more thing, when you do observe others, when you observe others, you imitate that behavior. I told you that you'll imitate their behavior. So, that person whom you observe is known as a model. Yes, just like the modeling. So the person whom you observe and you imitate their behavior, then that person is known as a model. So this process is known as modeling also. What is it called? Modeling. Modelling. I hope it's LL. Sorry, only one L. Modelling. Modeling. Don't repeat my mistake. It's modeling. Okay? Model plus ing. Modeling. Understood? Basic concept? So observational learning, you're very familiar with. You have experienced it. You know it. And then we have one small experiment done by Albert Bandura and his colleagues. We'll see what the experiment was. What happened is, there was a set of children. Here, story time. Everybody listen. There was a set of children. They were the participants for the experiment. Okay? And they were shown a video. What happened? Cross. Okay? They were shown a video. This video was of 5 minutes. These children were shown a video of 5 minutes. And there were 3 versions for the video. Okay, 3 versions for the video. And in general, what happened is one grown-up boy. One grown-up boy was taken to, in the video, this is happening. This is a visual of the video, okay. One grown-up boy was taken to a room. In that room, he had so many different toys, including one toy called Bobo doll. Are you familiar with the Bobo doll? No? Nobody knows what a Bobo doll is? No. I show the picture then. Yeah, I'll tell the rest until we get the picture. So what happened is the grown-up boy comes to the room full of toys, and there was this what thing? The toys along with the Bobo doll. Where is the Bobo doll? Yeah, this is the Bobo doll. Have you seen something similar to this? Now I think we don't have the clown-shaped ones in the market. We have dolphins. We have
Yes, sir.
things, all aquatic animals and all those stuff. Whatever we do to that, it'll stand straight. It won't fall down. This is the Bobo doll. See, this is the physical thing. There is a weight in the underneath part, so it stays straight. How many times we hit it, how many times we kick it, it again comes back to the normal position. It can just bend to and fro. So can you see this picture where the boy hits and kicks and do all sorts of stuff with the toys? Yeah, that's what happened in the video that was shown to the the kids, the children in the experiment. Okay, so the video was shown with a boy who comes to the room, who enters this room with filled with toys, and there was this Bobo doll kept among the toys. So what happens is, in one video, this boy came and played with the toys in a very aggressive manner. Especially with the bobo doll. He kicked it, he hit it, he sat on the bobo doll, he did all sorts of nasty stuff with the bobo doll. Okay, that is one version of the video. And in that in one video, he was rewarded for doing all these things. That was he was appreciated. Well done, my boy. You have done a great job in hitting the bobo doll. You have exhibited very good behaviors. He was really appreciated. He was praised and he was reinforced for his behavior. That was one video. And another version, what happened is this boy came. He did the same thing. He did all the aggressive behaviors, and then he was punished. Okay, this boy was punished. That is another version. Now, in the third version, what happened is the children did not watch whether this boy was being rewarded or punished. After his aggressive behavior, the video stopped. Understood? Understood the three situation? So, in first situation, what happened, Elvina?
The boy shows very aggressive to the bobo doll, and after that, he were praised and
Aggressive behavior plus reinforcement occurred. That and the second situation, what happened? Aggressive behavior plus Ashish, what happened? The boy showed aggressive behavior, and then second situation, what happened?
Price.
Nah, that was the first one. Second situation, what happened? The aggressive behavior was shown. Then what happened? What did the boy get after the aggressive behavior?
Punish.
Punishment. Was it a wild guess? Okay. In the third situation, the aggressive behaviors was there, and here after this, nothing happened. Okay, these were the three versions of the same video. Now, what was observed after this is that, so we are learning observational learning, no? Just imagine what would have happened to the children in the first case. Children who observed or saw the video of the first case. So here this particular boy who entered into the experimental room with the toys, with the bobo doll, is the model here. Okay, the children in the experiment are watching this particular video, and the model is this grown-up boy in the video. Understood? So they are supposed to observe and imitate the boy's behavior. Okay, understood? Okay, so in first case, what do you think would have happened to the children? How would wait. After the situation, what happened is these children who are being experimented, they were taken to a similar room full of, on the floor they had so many toys, and there they had this bobo doll also. Okay, the children was taken to this similar experimental room. And how do you think the children who watched this first one reacted? We are talking about this case where they saw the video of the aggressive behavior of the boy, plus he got reinforced for the behavior. How would they react? How would the children?
Aggressively.
Yeah,
Aggressively.
I didn't understand.
Aggressively.
Aggressively, okay. So they would react aggressively because they have seen the video of a boy reacting aggressively, and and he is getting reinforced. So they have seen them, observed it, and learned that if I do this aggressive behavior, I'll also get. Reina, I'll also get
And for rewarded, like
rewarded or reinforced. Very good. Now, in the second situation, how do you think they would have reacted? That is, the children who saw the aggressive behavior and then saw the boy getting punished. So they are in a similar situation like the boy. That is, they have so many toys around them, and they have this bobo doll in the room also. So how would they react? Meghna.
They won't do anything because they knew that after doing that they will get punishment.
Okay, so it is less probable that they will act in an aggressive manner. Yes, and because they saw the boy being punished. So what happens is they won't react in a very aggressive way. Rather, they might try to play with the toys in a very calm fashion. Okay, that's also over. Now the third one, how would they really react? The third situation. How would they may react? What are the chances?
Aggressive.
Aggressive. Any other opinions? Somebody speak against her. Come on. Everybody agrees to that. Any objections, Mayona? No. Ashish wants to object.
Yes.
Yes, he wants to object. I knew he'll come up with me. Yeah. So let's read this paragraph. Take page number 116. The line is fifth line. Can anybody read? Elvina, can you read? It was found that page 116, right side, first paragraph, fifth line. Yeah.
It was found that those children who saw aggressive behavior being rewarded were most aggressive. Children who had seen the aggressive model being punished were least aggressive. Thus, in observational learning, observers acquire knowledge by observing the model's behavior, but performance is influenced by model's behavior being rewarded or punished.
Okay. So in the third situation, the children may react in whichever way they want because there hasn't been much operant conditioning or the other conditioning taking place there. So they have just observed the model. So they some might feel that this is right, some might feel that this is wrong. So again, some might do the aggressive behavior, some might not even mind the bobo doll, some might play with the other toys there. Okay. So in the first two situations you understood, no? It's quite predictable. They have got the boy has got reinforcement, so they think that the boy is their model now. So whatever the model does, they are supposed to do. But they saw punishment there. Because of that, they won't repeat the behavior again. Okay, so what was the last line? Thus, in observational learning, mark that observers acquire knowledge by observing the model's behavior. That is true. But performance is influenced by model's behavior being rewarded or punished. So the observational learning has taken place in both the cases or in three cases. They have observed it and they have learned it. But whether they will act in this way or not depends on the reinforcement or punishment that was given to the model. Understood? So, just imagine a situation in which a kid, no, I'll show the pictures first. We have some daily life examples of this observational learning. We'll see some pictures and come back. Can you see the screen? Yes, okay. See the boy, small boy in yellow t-shirt using cigarettes. That is observational learning. He might have seen his brother or sister or mother or father doing the same. And he might have seen them using them in a party and enjoying. So he thinks that this behavior, smoking behavior is being reinforced. They are happy, they are pleasant there. Okay, so he tries it, he models them, he imitates them, and then he uses it in his performance, in his actions. So he learns that behavior. Now you see the small baby girl doing exactly the same as her mother. Yes. So what happens is this mother, she might dress well, put all the cosmetics on her face, and then go out for a party or go out for hanging out with her friends or family or whatever. And then they'll praise her. You look so beautiful. You look so pretty today. This is this a new shade of your lipstick? Is this the new brand new mascara? Is this that? They'll be so happily talking to each other, and this girl notes all of this. She observes it, and next day she comes home and start doing the same, because she also wants to get reinforced. She also wants to get praises from her friends and from her elders. Yes, she also wants to hear that she also looks pretty, isn't it? So she learns that behavior through observation. Similarly, look at the monkey. He's also observing. So monkeys are common examples of observation learning. Do you know the story of the monkey and the cat? Heard it? Heard about it? Yeah, Elvina has heard. What is the story, Elvina?
One day the monkey, so many monkeys were hanging on the, playing and were hanging on a
Tree. Tree,
tree,
tree. Oh.
tree, and then a man who is selling the hat will come and sit under the tree, and many monkeys have been climbed down the from the tree and picking up the hats.
Picked up the all the caps and they went up the tree again. Then what happened?
Then when the hat seller, as he was sleeping, and when he wake up, he saw that all his hats were taken by the monkeys.
Then he had one cap left with him. What did he do last? Huh? Finished. Your mom told a story and you slept off in the middle. Don't know the climax. Ashish, you know the climax?
He
Ah. He
threw the hat
he threw the
because of anger.
he threw the hat because of anger, and
So the monkeys repeated.
yeah, so the monkeys also repeated the same. The monkeys were imitating this hat seller's behavior. They were trying to mock him in all the ways possible. And when this hat seller just threw off his cap, the monkeys also threw off the cap. So the cat seller, not the cat seller, the cap and hat mixed together and became cat. The cap seller or the hat seller, what happened is this guy picked up all the hats or caps or whatever and then ran away. Okay, that is a story. Again, an example of observation learning. Then see the other kid using his mobile phone. Nowadays we have kids. They have all we have all these old phones which are kept for repair. No, the small kids will come and they'll take up these phones and they speak. Hello, Amma. This is me. This is that you on the other side. Can you bring this? Can you bring that? All these things. They'll have a deep conversations. Even if nobody replies from the other side, it's okay for them. They speak for hours and hours. Yes, your sister used to do, Aishwarya?
I don't know.
No? You guys are not in the same house?
Yes.
Nice. Then, what other examples can we think of? Yeah, see the girl putting makeup. Yeah, see, with this own grass cutter. Now, yeah, and then this one, cooking, they play Cookie Mama. They'll keep all the kitchen set and cook. Amma, you want dosha? Dada, you want this? Dada, you want appam? I'm making chicken curry. You want that? And when they come and give us dosha, we are not supposed to eat it. Okay, they'll make chutney and give. Then only you can eat it. Otherwise, all the dosha is over, and finally they'll end up crying. Okay, that's Yeah, that's about observation learning. Then the instruments that you play, your dance, all these things are the basic principle of learning is social learning or observation learning. So, understood the concept? Hmm? What else do we have? Yeah, read that next paragraph, Elvina. No, Elvina already read, no? Who else? Meghna?
You must have noticed that children observe adults' behaviors at home and during social ceremonies and functions. They enact adults in their plays and games. For instance, young children play games of marriage ceremonies, birthday parties, thief and policeman, housekeeping, etc. Actually, they enact in their games what they observe in their society, on television, and read in books. Children learn most of the social behaviors by observing and emulating adults. The way to put on clothes, dress one's hair, and conduct oneself in society are learned through observing others. It has also been shown that children learn and develop various personality characteristics through observational learning. Aggressiveness, pro, pro-social behavior, courtesy, politeness, diligence, and intelligence are acquired by this method of learning.
Understood? The thief and police, all those games, then they play doctor and the patient. All these things are basically observation learning or social learning. Then when we discussed about media influences in our initial chapters, I told you aggressive behaviors. They learn a lot of aggressive behaviors, especially adolescents and children. They learn a lot of aggressive behaviors from video games like these PUBG and all these things. Yeah, there has been a lot of scientific cases, I mean psychological studies being conducted. Even one of my batchmates did a study on these aggression of PUBG players. The results were really disappointing. So yeah, the media influences, they are also observation learning. Okay, the things we see, have you seen Shaktiman, that series? No. Yes. When is your birth years, everyone? 2000s, no? Yeah, 90s kids would be more, I mean, they would, they have the capability to relate more to Shaktiman and all. You guys have Doraemon and all those stuff.
Seen, like
Yeah.
it comes.
Yes, Saina?
I have seen in Surya TV and all comes.
Yeah, it was an issue back then because Shaktiman, this character used to twist and twirl just like a whirlpool from the terrace. The children used to imitate this through observation learning, and there has been more accidents during that time. And yeah, that is it. Have you tried to create a door like Doraemon when you were kids? Escape door. Yeah. If you have tried your childhood,
Popeye.
Ashish.
Popeye.
Popeye, the Sailor Man, that one. Yeah, I really like that. And who eats spinach and gets all these things? I don't know. But that was a very good idea to get these kids eat spinach actually. Yeah, they would tell, means the parents can easily tell these kids that if you eat spinach, you like Popeye. Yeah.
My mom used to say, like, Popeye is spinach, you should also eat spinach. From
Oh.
childhood onwards, I need spinach like that.
How do you eat
My
spinach?
cousin brother.
Yeah, it's like he will put the green thing and he gets Shakti and Mama said you should get Shakti.
Yeah. So that's about observation learning, a very common thing that we see. So, yeah, I promise that I leave you early. We were talking, I finished the topic much earlier. We were just telling stories. So, yeah, that's enough. Thank you then. And don't forget tomorrow's assignment. Which assignment? Which assignment? Which assignment, Alvina?
One word.
Oh, one word. Very good. Okay. send me before afternoon. Send in the group. Okay. Yeah. It will be better if you give it in a PDF form. You can type it and don't write. Otherwise, I will have to call a translator to understand your handwriting. That is right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.